Hello, welcome to another Friday show, and very excitingly, our Ascended Heroes release day, which is very exciting. We have one break of Ascended Heroes that we'll do shortly after we start, and then if you do want to get into another Ascended Heroes break, there is 31476, which I believe has only just been put up, random type. There's 8 spots left in that one. And we do have some One Piece tunes, some Pokemon Mega Evolution, which is pretty close to full, and a bunch of Marvel the Collector as well. So if you do want to jump in on any of those breaks, why is the button not working? Usually, okay, that's fine. I didn't want to paste it easily anyway. There we go. Alrighty. If you do want to jump in on any of those breaks, you can find the link in chat now. But to start off with, we're going to start with some One Piece tunes, which I'm very excited to open. So let's get into it. Alrighty, this is our OP13 tunes 31335, and we're going to randomize these types 5 times. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We've got blue on the top and purple on the bottom. We've opened a bunch of One Piece tunes on Whatnot, but I actually don't know if we've done any on the regular stream yet, so this is kind of exciting. Oh, I should probably unhide the break name. There we go. Starting off with Kazuki Hiyori and Trafalgar Law. Let me adjust that focus slightly. And Divine Departure and Yamato. We have St. Marcus Mars and Asaba Luffy. Monkey D. Garp, and If I Bowed Down to Power, What's the Point in Living? Am I seeing correctly that the new Lorcana has dropped in store? If you're talking about, it's not Winterfell, that's Game of Thrones. The winter one. I believe so, yes. I opened a little bit for content just before, and it looks gorgeous. I love all the winter themed cards. We have the 5 elders are at your service and Utah. The winter one, I believe so. Buggy and Sanji. You need to pick up my case then? Hell yeah. Good luck. Hopefully there's some good pulls in there. Kazuki Hiyori and Vista. St. Ethan Baron Venus Duro and Edwin Newgate. The Ace here said you deserved it, and Kazuki Hiyori. Shanks and Vista. I have to say, our hit rate so far has not been wonderful. They're meant to be like more than average in these, which we have seen previously, but hopefully they're all just hiding in the last few teams. Monkey D. Garb, If I Bow Down to Power, What's the Point of Living, and Dawn. Lilith and Etana. St. Marcus Mars and Stussy. Nefertari Bubi and Shanks. Vista and St. Ethan Baron Venus Mysterio. Trafalgar Law. Ooh, and a gorgeous gold SP Smoker. Hell yeah, I was like, where are our hits? Here are our hits. Hopefully we see a couple more. Monkey D. Dragon and Goldie Roger. Ooh! We got Shanks, Gundam, Dawn Stamp, and a gold Dawn card. Shanks and Gundam Dawn Stamp. Spongy and a Saint Shepherd Jupiter. Monkey D. Garp and Yamato. Rowena Zoro and Gum Gum Dawnstem. Hoping for something good in this last tin to top it off. Vista and Buggy. St. Jigasi Satin and Utama. And that is a break. Lately it's been reported that One Piece is beating out Pokemon in terms of sales in the States. Ooh, that's fun. Although to be fair, I feel like Pokemon, I mean, One Piece probably is hard to get your hands on as well, but I feel like Pokemon is difficult to buy these days. Which is all kind of fun, I guess. Interest in Pokemon has begun to peak, and it does happen every couple of years or so. Yes, absolutely. I feel like with the anniversary as well, and so many announcements recently, I feel like everything's just getting a huge boost, which I love because it means we get so much more Pokemon stuff, but it does also make it hard to get your hands on Pokemon. So many scalpers. I've been seeing videos of the scalpers in Japan, because you have to like line up, I think it's like every morning to get your hands on like maximum like 5 packets or something. I don't know exactly. I'll find out soon. But apparently the scalpers basically just like line up and then get their stuff and then line up again, and they just line up all morning until they're sold out of packs, and collect all their packs together. And I was like, look, I respect the commitment. It's much more polite than I think some people in the US that are physically fighting over packs, but still not ideal. In Japan, it's more orderly. Here in the States, it's like every person for himself, Wild Wild West. Trust. Yeah, no, I'm glad, at least in Australia, admittedly, like, I haven't tried to get any of the, I don't know, I feel like they're relatively orderly in Australia as well. I haven't seen anyone go crazy, which I think is a win. But I also think that we struggle for stock quite a lot. So a lot of the time, if you don't pre-order things, like you can't just walk in the store and buy it. Like, it depends on the product, but I do feel like that probably contributes to our slightly more orderliness as well. Saved. Alrighty, I'll do a little refresh. Alrighty, so next up we do have a box of Ascended, well, I say box, we've got 36 packs of Ascended Heroes. We'll do break 31466. We also have had a Mega Evolution break and Leap Up Century break fill, which is awesome. In terms of the other things that we have up today, there is a Labubu Topps Chrome break with 3 spots left. Marvel the Collector random card with 3 spots left. There's another Mega Evolution break, which is type team based with 5 spots left, which is 31293. There's a bunch of Phantasmal Flames breaks with really cheap spots left. There's another Ascended Heroes break, 31476, which has 8 spots left. And then there's also some Marvel renditions, some Marvel Studios Chrome, some more Marvel Collector, and some Pixar Gold. So if anyone does want to jump into any of those breaks, you can find the link when I get to it. Copy. There we go. Alrighty, let me grab our Ascended Heroes. Definitely well stocked. The fad is almost over. Yeah, I feel like now people are actually able to buy them, which is quite funny. Whereas previously it was very much more demand than there was supply. It is not OP tins. That is not the break that we're doing. We are doing Hello Liz, how you doing? Welcome in. Alrighty, this is Pokemon Ascended Heroes 31466, and we're going to randomise these types 5 times. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We've got Psychic on the top and Grass on the bottom. From the text sticker boxes, which means that they're a pain to open. But we will get there, I'm sure. See, I'd love to just like cut into the back, but I worry that I will cut into the packs, and I don't want to do that, obviously. For a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your skills as a Pokemon player? Are we talking about like TCG or video game? Because I haven't really played much of the TCG at all. In terms of video games, look, I don't know. I am one of the people that plays, like I enjoy it. I don't know that I'm like, I don't know that I'm the best person ever, but I enjoy playing Pokemon games. Is Gengar Darkness in this product? I would have to double check that actually. I am not sure off the top of my head. TCG, probably like a 2. And that's only assuming that there are like transferable skills from other TCGs. No, I played it like a fair bit on TCG Pocket a while ago. But no, I haven't played like the physical TCG. And I think the only time I tried to play TCG live, I realized pretty quickly that building a deck was harder than I thought it was. But that was also when I had like a limited, like I didn't know what I was doing. So yeah, that's good fun. Ooh, I have been playing a lot of Riftbound recently though, and that's been a lot of fun. I'm very excited. Spirit Forge is out today. I don't have my hands on any today, but I am excited that the next set's here. I think it's Poison Never Mind. So it's Shadow and Roast, but didn't see it in the list. No, so fair. I fear that half of this break is going to be me trying to get into these bloody boxes. Did you ever get into Pokemon Go? Yeah, I've been playing Pokemon Go. I got into it a little bit late, and then I played a ton, and then I fell off again, and I've started getting into it again recently. No, I love Pokemon Go. It's so fun. Although I think last time that I stopped was the last time I went to Japan, because I just bought the Pokemon Go Plus Plus, and I was like, oh my god, Pokemon Go is like huge in Japan, it's the perfect place to bring it. Except that it was so overwhelming because there's so many Pokestops everywhere, which meant the Pokemon Go Plus Plus was just constantly like vibrating and going off because it was spinning all the Pokestops, and I was like, it's too much. Like I was sitting in the hotel room and it was just going crazy, and I was like, I can't do this. So I haven't really used it since. Because yeah, it just stressed me out. Charizards are all open. Now let's open all the Gengars. What was that? The box shouldn't have made a clinking noise. Now I'm confused. One day I missed that Pokemon Go, we're seeing all the kids cram into a street corner trying to catch the Snorlax. It was insane. People running back and forth all over the place. I think it was so fun though. Like, seeing people get out and like have this like common goal, even though they've like never met each other before, I think is so sweet. I think the other thing I found in Japan though that was like getting your Pokemon into a gym was a nightmare, because it was like as you were fighting Pokemon, there was someone there ready for like a minute that the fight finished to like feed them all berries and heal them up again. And it was just like, yeah, it felt virtually impossible. And even if you did get a Pokemon into a gym, it was like out of the gym within an hour. Which was, yeah, quite insane. Because even in like the Melbourne CBD, it's not quite that quick. Like it'll be within the day, but it won't be like that fast of a turnaround. Oh, that one was so much easier. Can they all be like that, please? Street community brought people outside again. Yes, absolutely. And then I guess the opposite when COVID hit and no one was allowed to go outside. Which, you know, probably would have been wonderful for people that had gyms like outside their house. That probably would have been like the best time. We're on the home stretch, y'all. We're almost there. packs are a little all over the place, but we got this. Stunning. All right. Finally get this open. Yeah. We're starting off with Togetic and Numel. Illustration rare. Colossal. Tell me you've opened too many non-Pokemon cards without telling me you opened too many non-Pokemon cards. I can't even say that right. Just going slightly insane. I love so much that these ones have like the different Pokeballs on them. I particularly love the love ball. I think it's very sweet. Shuppet, Swirlix, there's our little Heartful, and Larry's Dunsparce EX. Favorite Pokemon, so some of the famous Pokemon features when he was still in high school. Oh my god, that's so cool. I feel like that's the, you know, when you have to follow your dreams because the dreams won't leave you alone. We have Fanrosham, Golduck, and Ionis Bellibutt EX. Medicham, Ionis Wattrel, and Petrus. Salandit, Dragonair, and Anthea and Concordia full up. Team Rocket's Energy, Colossal, and Larry's Dunsparce EX. Volby, Enz Vanillix, and another Anthea and Concordia full art. That's so funny. I opened a couple of packs for content, and I also pulled one of those full arts. That just, I don't know, that's just so weird. We have so many packs to go. We're going to see more. Yes, the sweetest Psyduck old art. Oh, I love that one so much. Neuven, Iona's Wattrel in the illustration rare, and Erica's Victory Bell. Oh, Iona always has the best cards, I swear. Come on, Charizard. I mean, we've got plenty of packs to go, so I'm hopeful. Numel, we got a Slurpuff illustration rare. Waitress Wormpool and Team Rocket's Executor. Erica's Bellsprout, Monkey Dory, and a Sprigatito full up. I didn't know Sprigatito made the cut for this one. Okidogi, Hitmontop, and Lily's Clefairy EX. All gold. Yeah, there's a gold Charizard, and is there a gold Dragonite as well, or am I going crazy? I do really want to see the Dragonite illustration here in person. I think that is going to look so gorgeous. Kiss illustration rare, Zekrom and Victory Bell. Antheon Concordia, Cynthia's Spiritomb, and King Gambit. Tabakoko, Trevenant, and Miss Medius. Do you think Snorlax will ever get photographed? What do you mean by photographed properly? Banette, Snorunt, and Fizandipity EX. We have Ens Vanillux, Togepi, and Regice EX. Tadbulb, Bayleaf, and Rayquaza, and our camera has died. Ponyard, Cascoon, and Togekiss. Tangela, Camerupt, and Executor. Ooh, Bidoof, Team Rocket's Executor. Oh, with a rocket on it. Hell yeah. And we're going to Mega Dragonite EX. Even that just looks gorgeous. Golduck Weavile in the Altart, and Team Rocket's Honchkrow. Thick-scaled Togepi and Ethan's Ho-Oh EX. Charmander, Psyduck, and Terraforce. Snom, Best Boy. Team Rocket's Doug Trio in the Altart, and Team Rocket's Honchkrow. This is such a cool card. I love it. Judgebug, Oddish, and Spectria. Zekrom, Snorunt, and Kilowattrel. Another Snom. Chargebug, Heliolisk, and Zekrom. TCG stream that's got a lot of attention lately. The fan base, her name is Catastrophe. That sounds so cool. I love the name. I can't say I've heard of it, but I also haven't watched a whole lot of streams lately, so that is possibly why. Have you opened any of your own Rift Bound? I've been thinking of you as I see everyone get their boxes. Not yet. I only managed to get a box, so we didn't get any allocations at Cherry for Spirit Forged. So I was hoping to pick up a box today, but that was not the case. But I did manage to grab a box from Riot with like a raffle. So I have a box coming, but it is not here yet, nor do I think it has been shipped. But I will have it in a month when I'm back from Japan. So yeah, I don't have any right now, but I am excited for when I do finally get to it. Alrighty. Stunning. Alrighty, let's do our box of Mega Evolution next. Also random type. Like I mentioned before, if anyone does want to jump in on any Pokemon, I have a bunch of other Pokemon breaks still to go. There is another Ascended Heroes break, there's some Phantasmal Flames, and then there's also another Mega Revolution breakup. So if you do want any Pokemon today, it is a good day for Pokemon. Why is the camera so... We don't even have green screen over here. That's okay. I can't be bothered to fix it right now. Maybe I'll fix it later. Alrighty, let me grab our box. Dedication to Pokemon TCG is me to do Pokemon, see the sincerity behind it. Hell yeah. I feel like that's a bit of the secret to streaming. Like, you need to be authentic in some way to yourself, because otherwise you just get burnt out. So burnt out, and people often see through it. So, no, I'm glad that she's doing well. We love a girly in Pokemon. Alrighty, this is Pokemon Mega Evolution 31294, and we're going to randomize these types 5 times. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We've got grass on the top and supporter item stadium on the bottom. Oh, we got a promo. Let me randomize one more time for our promo. Alright, whoever's on the top after one more, we'll get our promo. It goes to Dragon. I'm so excited to open packs and not have to open those horrible boxes. Okay. We have Vegeta Clotsai. Shift Drive, Beware, and Mega Absol EX. I will say that for Return, I'm excited to see. I might look at. Oh, I don't know what point today I want to look. I want to look at like the prices of the overnumbers because I've been avoiding it for the last week because I know that they'll be quite high during pre-release week, and given the product actually drops today, I'm keen to see what the prices come through after everyone's sort of like opened their product and listed things up. Because I do really want to grab, I don't know exactly, I want the RA, but that's bloody expensive. But I think I would like the Vayne. I think I really like the Vayne overnumbered. An air balloon full art. And the Soraka is quite pretty too. So I'm feeling like one of those, potentially. The Vayne, I actually have a Spirit Blossom Vayne cosplayed. I've never finished because I had to make a wig for it and the props. Oh, we got a Gumshoes for illustration here. But yeah, I never made the wig and I never made the props. I never ended up wearing it, but maybe I need to bring it back out for Riftbound. We will see. We have Mega Camerupt DX. Executor Stuffle and Alakazam. Fighting Going Crodon and Kyogre. Lopunny, Sandshrew, and Raikou. Knockbeef, Volcanion, and Mega Gardevoir EX. Ivysaur, Cedar, and Yveltal. Risky Ruins, Frostmoth, and Xenios. Corphish, Onyx, and Meganium. Chiyu, Shrootle, Ultimate Art, and Quartzer. Shrootle's adorable. I feel like I never used to give Shrootle the time of day, but Shrootle is a cute Pokemon. Mega Latias EX. If there was a Shrootle plush, I would buy it. I wonder if they've made a Shrootle plush. We have Mega Venusaur EX in the full art. Gorgeous. Cinderace, Alakazam, and Newton. Ice-Cube, Scorbunny, and Steelix. Pachirisu, Knucklestack, and Alakazam. Pachirisu is gorgeous. Iron Defender, Delibird, and Mega Lucario EX. Thievul, Ninjask, and Dialga. Garginkle, Yungoos, and Hariyama. Maribud, Nova, illustration rare, and Kyogre. Electrike, and Lunatone. Boss's Orders, Fearow, and Mega Venusaur EX. Xerneas, Tangela, and Yveltal. Tyrogue, Abra, and Fighting Gong full art. Ultra Ball, Bayleaf, and Quartzer. Latios, Snom, and Steelix. Kirlia, in Energy Switch, and Mega Manectric EX. Ninetales, Tinkatinka, and Raikou. Nuzleaf, Ralts, and Kyogre. Toxicroak, Litleo in the old side, and Xerneas. Nickit, Grafaiai, and Dialga. And our last pack for the break. We have Israel's Mischief, Kyogre, and Mega Abomasnow EX. Jackpot in a lottery, what would be the first thing you would buy? I would buy a hobby shop that is up for sale. I'd probably buy a house. I feel, or maybe like an accountant, actually. I'm not buy an accountant, but like book an accountant appointment. I don't know. There was a Reddit post ages ago that I feel like mentioned something about an accountant or a lawyer or something. So I feel like maybe that. But yeah, I think a house or like an apartment or something I would love to be stably in a home. But I don't know what else, to be honest. I feel like in the moment, potentially, there would be plenty of things. But yeah, I feel like that would be the main one. Alrighty, next up we have a Leaf Pop Century Break, and then after that the floor is currently open. I will post the link in chat. Should anyone like to jump into any breaks? Like I mentioned earlier, there are a bunch of different Pokemon, including some Ascended Heroes. There's some Spider-Man, some Marvel Studios, Marvel the Collector, Pixar Gold, Labubu, lots of stuff happening. So if you do want to jump into any of those, link is in chat. But in the meantime, time, let's do some Leaf Metal Pop Century. We'll get that. There we go. Alrighty, this is Leaf Metal Pop Century 31461, and we're going to randomize these actors 5 times. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We've got Amber Rose on the top and Lou Diamond Phillips on the bottom. Alrighty, starting off with our crew pack. This is so smooth. Everything's going so smoothly so far. Alrighty, we have Uma Thurman, pre-production proof, and a Christina Ricci printing plate. Hell yeah, that's so sick. Alrighty, and then our card cards. We have Donald Gibb, numbered 9 of 10 auto. We have Gianna Paolo, numbered 6 of 10. We have, Redemption, Leaf Metal Pop Century Mystery Pearl auto. That is sick. I believe that will be randomized at a later date with Blake. And then we also have an Alec Baldwin auto, numbered 30 of 59. Hell yeah. Okay, the Marvel Collector. Yes, no, it's such a gorgeous product. I really love the way that they've set it up as well. It's a great experience to open as well. It feels extraordinarily premium. And also very mysterious, which I feel like is always fun. I love when there's a little bit of mystery to card openings. Public. There we go. Alrighty, so that is all about many words. It's all about full breaks for the time being. So I'll run through the other breaks that we have open. But also, if anyone does want to grab any personals, you can grab anything from the store, mark it as pickup, and let us know the order number, and we can open it live and show it to you for free. So if you do want to grab a personal, go for your laugh. We have the Boo Boo random card 31156 with 3 spots left. Marvel the Collector random card, 31422 with 3 spots left. Mega Evolution, which is type T based, 31293, has 5 spots left. We have 5, 4. The scroll is weird. 5 Pokemon Phantasmal Flames breaks. It's the 24-hour V1 through V5. 7 spots left in 3 of those, 8 spots left in the other 2. All the remaining spots are real cheap, so get on that one. We have another Pokemon Ascended Heroes break, which is random type. There's 8 spots left in that one. It's 31476. Marvel Edition Spider-Man random pack with 12 spots left, 31201. Marvel Studios Chrome Hobby random team, 39 spots left, 31334. Marvel Studios Chrome Breakers of Delight, character team based with 59 spots left. We got Marvel the Collector 1 box opening 31452, character team based with 67 spots left. Random character 31424 with 79 spots left, and also a Pixar Gold 31140 random team with 85 spots left. So yeah, lots of fun stuff to get into. If you do want to jump into any of that, link is in chat right now. And like I mentioned, also welcome to do any personals if anyone does have anything that they would like. Let me do a little refresh. There we go. Alrighty. But no, I was hoping for a little bit more in the Ascended Heroes that we opened, but we did get a lot more of the alternate arts than we did when I just did some for content. We did it was like half, not half, wait, was it half the box? No, just under half the box. It was like 5 blisters, and there was 1 full art, and that was all. Not even like an art rare. And I was like, okay, this is fun. So I assume the other packs that are left are like real good ones. Which I think we're doing those on TikTok later. TikTok, whatnot later. So yeah, we will see. We'll see if there are good ones in the rest of them. Because that one, yeah, the one we opened for you, we had plenty of art rares. We just didn't have like the crazy secret art rares, but we still had some really good ones. I was just hoping to see like a Mega Dragonite, Mega Gengar, something like that. Ooh, the Mega Dragonite art rare is higher than the gold Mega Dragonite. Interesting. Very interesting. I feel like Iona's Watchful got cheated. It's a cute card, but it's not high enough up in the list. Oh, the Psyduck's pretty decent. Hell yeah, I think that's probably the best one that we pulled was the Psyduck then. Stunning. Hell yeah, no, there's some really beautiful cards in Ascended Heroes. I'm excited to see more of them. You know what? Let's look at the Spirit Forged over numbers prices together. What are we looking at? Vayne, 329. Awesome. So more than the price of a box. fine. It's fine. That's just the over number, that's not an auto. Ari 329. Damn, the Ari is not that much more. There's a Yone that's more than that. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of crazy. Soraka 412? Oh my god. Don't you really be sad? I'm already here. I'm so sorry to break it to you. I think I am surprised though, because I think some of these are more than I thought they would be. Oh, that Ari is more expensive. There's pretty big price disparity between some of these though. Yeah, hang on, let me look at the sold ones. What have they actually been going for? What the hell? Oh, some of these are proper insane. Okay, thankfully the Soraka and the Vane do seem to be going for less than the other ones. But holy crap. There's an overnumbered Karma that's gone for 1.6k. Another overnumbered Karma that's gone 1.8k. Holy crap. Let me take a look at this personal. Oh wait, no, never mind. There is a Soraka that's gone for 1.8k. Okay, now I am sad, but it's fine. Everything's fine. But admittedly, today is the first day of release. I do feel that it's all gonna go down once people start opening their boxes, right? Right? Surely. Alrighty, which pack? BT23 Hack a Slumber. Alrighty, let me go grab some. not quite where I think they are supposed to be. Six, please. Amazing, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Alrighty, let's head the Brickname and hope that the camera turns back on, and then we're good to go. Alrighty. That's 6. Alrighty, we've got Metadormon and Cyberdramon. Ooh, Necromon and Goromatuyasha in, I think, an alternate art. Dynasmon and Fae. Dynasmon and Jesmon. Necromon and Dokemon. And last, but hopefully not least, we have Galantmon and Beautymon. Alrighty, we've got 20 minutes left of the stream before we wrap up and get prepped for Whatnot this Arvo, where we will be opening more Ascended Heroes, which is very exciting. Yeah, it's very exciting. It is also my last stream for a few weeks, given the time giving away, so that is also quite exciting. Instead of hearing me talk about all the things that I'm going to do on my Japan trip, you get to hear me talk about all the things that I have done on my Japan trip, which I think is exciting. Quite exciting, if I do say so myself, as the one who gets to talk about it. One more person, amazing. Let me grab it. Ooh, box already. Let me go grab that one too. Oh. Oh no. The microphone is stuck. How does that happen? What? I'm held hostage. Okay, we're free. I'll be right back. Yes, thank you. All your dreams will come true if you contribute your let it make it happen. Sailor Moon Cherry Collectibles, that would be crazy. That would be crazy. Welcome in, Josh. How you doing? Yes, that box also having a hunt for it. Why are they never in the spot that they should be? I mean, maybe they are. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong spot, but currently they are being searched for. making sure. Yes, it is. Let's channel the left for this one too. Promo, we have Familiar and Sangamon. Arisa Kinezaki and Kintorismon. Metal Garurumon and Ryugamon. Vmon and Fakemon. Shinmonzaemon and Ida Adam. Kintorismon and Nokia Shirame. Yakiman and Lunamon. Torajara Asuka and Lunamon. Cinderillamon and Nokia Shirmane in the Ulta. Diaboromon and Ami Aba. Diaboromon and Yakiman. Ryugamon and Wolgreymon. Gaomon and Lord Nightmon. Torijiro Asuka and Dianamon. Rina Shinomiya and Murray Mikigura. Diaboromon and Musamon. Murray Mikigura and Nyabuchon. I believe that is Puss in Boots. Gaomon and Arata Sonata. Volgreymon and Omnimon. Lord Nightmon and Organasamon. Ryugamon and Akiyuki Kuremi. Antamon and Gaomon. Rikishibe and Lord Nightmon. Murray Mikigura and Arisa Kinezaki. And Muselad and Centrilmon. Hopefully there were some new ones in there for you, Panda. Okay, only a few minutes remains left. be interested in being interviewed by a pop culture columnist, lifelong friend who happens to write for a mainstream media outlet. I mean, it's something that I'm always open to. I think if you did want, like, the Cherry Crew, I would recommend reaching out through, like, email or socials or something like that. But yeah, for me personally, it is something that I'm always open to. But yeah, it really depends. I think for me personally, I'm also away for, like, the next month, so it's not really something I can do for a little while. But yeah, you can find me on socials under Tethersry if you would like to follow up that way. Alright, I think that is us at time. We'll be back on Whatnot at 3 p.m. I will not be here for the next few weeks, which is exciting, because I will be away doing very fun things, but I'm sure there will still be plenty of shows in the meantime. So I'll catch you at 3 p.m. or I'll catch you after I am back from Japan. But yeah, until then, I hope you all have a wonderful time, and I will see you next time.